Pfizer reaches an agreement with the White House to lower drug costs for Americans. Yahoo Finance's Jennifer Schonberger joins us now with the very latest. Jen.
Hey there, Josh. That's right. Pfizer has struck a deal with the White House to lower drug prices in return for not facing tariffs for the next 3 years, provided they increase their manufacturing in the U.S.
Pfizer has agreed to offer countless prescription medications at major discounts in the United States as a result of the most favored nation drug pricing order that we established earlier this year. As you know, the United States is paying sometimes 10 times more than other countries for drugs, and a lot of excuses were made for that, but it went on for many years, many years, decades, and it's not going on any longer. We're going to be paying the lowest price.
Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla also chimed in on what it means for his company to sell drugs at most favored nation prices.
Today we are turning the tide and we are reversing an unfair situation. The big winner of this deal clearly will be the American patient. There is no doubt about it. They are the ones that will see significant impact in their ability to buy medicines.
Drug makers were given until September 29th to comply with President Trump's executive order that required companies to sell drugs in the U.S. at the lowest price they sell in other developed countries, establish direct-to-consumer avenues, and not sell drugs for lower prices in other countries. The majority of Pfizer's primary care drugs and some select specialty brands will be offered with a 50% savings rate, with some savings on select drugs as high as 85%. Pfizer will sell these discounted medications themselves, as well as through a new forthcoming government website for consumer purchases of the lowest priced drugs, dubbed TrumpRx.gov. Now, Pfizer agreed to a 3-year grace period in which they will not be subject to tariffs under Section 232, provided they increase their manufacturing in the U.S. President Trump said earlier today that he expects deals with other companies in the forthcoming several weeks. Negotiations, according to senior White House officials, have been fierce, as companies' goal is to create shareholder value and wealth, and lowering drug prices doesn't exactly go towards that. As new drugs are launched in the U.S., they are expected to be launched at the lowest possible price, with drugs launched in other countries at higher prices, and a portion of the profits that these drug makers earn from companies, sales overseas, will be given back to U.S. patients, likely through the program of Medicare, and consumers can expect these lower drug prices to kick in early next year. Josh?
So, Jen, this Trump RX portal, could you just drill into that a little bit more, Jen? I mean, when does that launch, and how exactly does that work?
Right. So this is a brand new government website called TrumpRx.gov. It is still being worked upon right now, and the aim is to launch that in early 2026. And senior White House officials made very clear that the government is not getting into the business of drug distribution. What they're trying to do is basically create a website where consumers can go to this website, type in the name of the drug they're looking for, find the lowest price for that drug, but then the website would redirect them to the manufacturer who sells that drug, and then consumers can buy directly from the manufacturer themselves.
All right. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it.